Now in the box, Evan Longoria to start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Longoria, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So the leadoff man retired now for Hunter Pence. First pitch of the at-bat. Chance here for Dozier at second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Center fielder, number 7, Gorky Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Gorky Hernandez. First pitch on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. They lead it 3-0. Johnny Cueto, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Johnny Cueto.
Here's Manny Machado now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once.
Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Cueto is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Hit hard down the line. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Working for the punch out and the offering. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Machado on third with 2 out. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Pitcher Johnny Cueto. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch of the at bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Count is 1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Crawford. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Block. 6'1" southpaw will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joc Pederson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Popped him up. Belt over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Blach, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-all hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Buster Posey now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hit back up the middle. A reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Into the corner and slicing foul. Posey leads off second with one gone in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Popped him up. Turner takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a runner at second, two down now, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. Walker Buehler, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Walker Buehler.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. 2-0 now.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
3-0 now. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. A two-run home run for Evan Longoria. And that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
That's the danger of falling behind 3-0 in the count. Everyone in the ballpark knows that you have to groove one over the plate, including the batter. Guy on the mound was hoping he was taking, but he was given the green light and made the most of it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 now to Pence. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Giants 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Derek Holland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Derek Holland.
Kyle Farmer is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Kyle Farmer.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Pence. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Rounded slowly to the left side. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tony Cingrani is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Tony Cingrani.
Settling in now, Gorkys Hernandez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Gorkys Hernandez.
Alex Verdugo is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Center field, number 61.
Number 13 will also enter as he takes over at third base. Chase Utley is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 26, Chase Utley.
Andrew Toles will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 60, Andrew Toles.
Corey Seager is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Chris Taylor is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Yasmani Grandal is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Toles patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Nick Hundley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Hundley.
One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Toles, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Gregor Blanco will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Watson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tony Watson.
Joe Panik will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 12, Joe Panik.
Stepping into the box, number 13. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Watson, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
First baseman, number 3.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Fly ball to straightaway left. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Here's a high pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Miguel Gomez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 52, Miguel Gomez.
John Axford has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Axford.
And that's in there for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Axford or the Axeman as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Pablo Sandoval.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
The first baseman,
Steven Duggar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
up next for the Giants, right fielder
Hector Sanchez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Sanchez.
Down into left center for a base hit. Gomez is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Slater goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Hunter Pence, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Duggar over at second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. And this one's inside and high. 1 and 2 down.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Giants out in front here, 6-0. Miguel Gomez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 52.
Pablo Sandoval will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Pablo Sandoval.
Hector Sanchez will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Austin Slater is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Reyes Moronta will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alan Henson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ryder Jones will come in as well as a part of the double switch. So digging in now, Jock Peterson, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sandoval corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, and there's one away. Chase Darno has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Your attention, please.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Third base, number 2, Chase Darno.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, John Axford. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Gorky Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Gorky Hernandez.
Number 47 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 47,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Popped him up. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number one.
Now batting, left fielder.
So stepping in, Alan Henson. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Joe Panik, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Down the third baseline. On to first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Into the box, Miguel Gomez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Toles, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Derek Law enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
San Francisco, number 64, Derek Law.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. skied in the air to straightaway left. Henson is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Number 5, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sandoval is after it on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-0 the final shutout score today. San Francisco led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Madison Bumgarner takes home the win. Rich Hill worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. The loss goes to Rich Hill. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.